can. When somebody comes in here that has neck complaints, then that can usually be from a neck injury, chronic pain, from a whiplash accident, or an old injury where they fell and hurt themselves. We like to analyze them with our multi-cervical unit. The multi-cervical unit was designed to assess and to treat chronic neck pain. It has excellent results. When you get into the unit and the computer analyzes your range of motion as well as your strength of your neck as well as your pain as how it relates to strength and range of motion. So we can use the sophisticated software to give us a treatment program that will look at these weaknesses of the neck and allow us to strengthen up that area. We do know that research states that over 70% of chronic neck pain is muscular related. So we need to address that component of the pain. If the neck is weak or if it does have problems in range of motion in certain areas, then we can address that using the multi-cervical unit. After we've done the full testing with that equipment, we exercise and strengthen up the neck. We can specifically strengthen up any individual group of muscles around the neck. It's the only piece of equipment like that in the world today. It can analyze completely 360 degrees around the neck, all of the muscles of the neck and how they relate to your range of motion, your strength, and your pain. The beauty of this piece of equipment is that it is painless. You work at your own rate, and we have a therapist that is right there with you the entire time to encourage you to do better. And so it works out excellent as to overcome these problems of chronic neck pain.
Cervical traction unit is a great piece of machinery, gets a lot of people better. Basically how it works is people that have a lot of chronic neck conditions, a lot of irritation of the spinal nerves, sometimes cause a lot of headaches and muscle spasms. We put them on there and it very gently takes the pressure off the spinal nerves.
We also have spinal decompressive traction for the neck. We utilize this along with the multi-cervical unit and have a very successful treatment program for chronic as well as acute neck pain.
My job is very fine soldering under a microscope. After that injury, I couldn't do it for a solid 2 weeks, so I was getting treatment every day with Dr. Kurtz. He used the MCU unit and the compression machine also. But after the treatments that I have with those machines, my neck have been very strong, and I don't get those pains in my neck anymore because I do the exercise he suggests to do every morning and then the evening after work. And my neck is strong.
We also utilize our laser, which is a low-level laser therapy, but it's a class 4 3-watt scanning laser from a company in Italy. And we're the only ones in the West Coast that have this piece of equipment. We utilize this for pain control as well as warming the tissues deep within the tissues. It's very comfortable. There's no pain involved. The coherent light from the laser penetrates through the skin and gets deep into the individual cells, and it allows the uptake of oxygen better by allowing the mitochondria, which is a portion of the cell, to uptake oxygen a little bit better. So it helps not only to decrease pain, but it also helps with healing and to get it better. And besides that, it's a really cool piece of equipment, and people are really excited when they see it. We also use other rehabilitation equipment to help people get over their pain. We have an ambulatory traction unit where we hang somebody from a harness from the ceiling, and we can use the correct poundage to lift up to 50% of the body weight off as they walk on a treadmill. It's a unique device that is relatively new in the treatment of spinal conditions, primarily of the low back, and it allows us to rehabilitate and to work the spinal low back muscles while they're under care. We utilize this in conjunction with spinal decompression as well as standard chiropractic care. Okay, the types of conditions that we treat are neck pain, both acute and chronic, lower back pain, including disc herniation, sciatica, stenosis, degeneration, as well as chronic and acute pain from work injury or any other type of injury, We also treat extremity conditions such as carpal tunnel syndrome if it's not too severe, shoulder problems, knee problems, ankle problems, as well as hip problems as they relate to the spine. We basically do all things spinal related, such as our name implies, Kennewick Basin Spinal Rehabilitation Institute. If you are curious if we can help you, if you are tired of the pain, if you are just sick and tired of taking the medications, not getting the answers that you're looking for, come see us. We will try to answer your questions. We have all the latest equipment in non-invasive treatment that we can handle the majority of the conditions that we just talked about. We like to spoil our patients. We like to treat you as a king or a queen as you come in here. We want to make your experience with us one of the best you've ever had, and so that you can also work on the mental aspect of pain to help you be a happy person as you leave, both with your treatment and your experience with us. So come see us, and we'll try to solve your problems to the best of our ability. That's my promise to you.
I'm sewing, and I'm back to painting. I am an acrylic painter, and I'm back actually carrying my easel and my paints around, and I can even carry my purse for the longest time. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
One thing about Dr. Kurtz is that he's positive. He looks at things differently than the average person does. The doctors tell you one thing. It's not that he's a miracle worker, but he's found something that does work, that does help. You don't have to go in and have surgery and have something cut on you. If I knew then what I know now, I would have jumped on this right away, because when they go in for surgery, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's going to happen. I'm getting back to playing the bass again. I'm playing the drums again, playing the guitar again. I went out on a hike, took my boy fishing for the first time in almost 8 years. So it meant a lot to me, because you're getting back to what life really means, and that's enjoying it, not just being a spectator and watching life go by.